Hi, my name is John Ahern, and we're standing outside of Hobart Hall asking a few students of WPUNJ about the difference in domestic violence in the NFL today. All right, ma'am, can I please have you state your name, your age, and your major for the camera, please?
I'm Eric Dolan, 21, and broadcast journalism.
My name's Joseph Bernache. I'm 22 years old, and my major is computer science.
I am Eric Dargis. I am 19 years old, and I am a media production major.
Pamela Zacher, 31. My major is communications.
My name is Gabriela Mera. I'm 21 years old, and I am getting my master's in professional communications.
Have you been following anything recently about the domestic violence cases in the NFL?
Yeah, I'm a football fan, so I definitely keep up with what's going on.
It's getting a little old hearing about it, though.
I feel as though athletes a lot of the times feel like they can get away with a lot, but at the same time they need to consider that they are almost heroes to a lot of people.
Did you personally see the Ray Rice video, and if you did, how do you feel about the video?
He did attack him first, so in a sense, he was right to defend himself.
There's the initial violence of it, but then the nonchalance afterwards and like dragging like this like conscienceless human being out of an elevator that like isn't just like a stranger you got in a fight with, like is the person that like you are supposed to protect in this world, is like, that's crazy.
What he did is not acceptable at all. Obviously, she was also intoxicated. They both were. Everything about that video should not have happened.
In comparison with the Adrian Peterson case with his son, how do you feel about that as well? Do you think that it was better, worse, or do you think they both deserved around the same thing?
Definitely think that Peterson's case is a lot less severe than Ray Rice's. Ray Rice beat his fiance, knocked her out, while Peterson only hit his son a little bit. So.
Honestly, I believe sometimes that you need to hit a kid. I mean, there are instances when it's going to happen, and sometimes it's called for. My parents hit me. I don't feel like I've been negatively impacted by it, but I don't know the circumstances of that, so I don't know if this was one of those instances that I would deem appropriate.
And it's an awful recurring trend of popular NFL players causing harm to people in two very specific ways. People who expect them to protect them and love them, and also people that are directly related to them.
So the new policy states in the NFL that any first offender of domestic violence gets a 6 to 8 game suspension, and anyone from that is a lifetime ban. How do you feel about the revised policy, and do you think that it's going to be effective?
I think it's a small step. It's not going to solve anything. Unfortunately, people are going to continue to do this no matter what. It's not just in the NFL, it's all throughout America and the entire world.
The whole big thing that a lot of people are saying is that Roger Goodell is saying that he hadn't seen the video until the video was released, and my problem is I've checked out. You know, I'll watch a football game now and then. I have no respect for the NFL. I have no respect for Roger Goodell.
Now, according to the case also with Josh Gordon getting a 16-game suspension by the Cleveland Browns for smoking pot, do you feel that smoking pot or that domestic violence is the worst crime?
Well, in the state of New Jersey, both will get you in about the same amount of trouble.
Understand how one person gets 16 games and one person originally gets, I believe, 2.
Domestic violence is way worse than smoking pot.
Domestic violence, definitely. Definitely.
Domestic violence would definitely be the worst case here. Marijuana is still bad, especially for athletes, but I would say domestic violence.
So after interviewing different students from this campus, I found out that a lot of the opinions are very similar. They feel that domestic violence is a very bad case. They're confused to why so many are coming out now, and they do think it should be stopped. As far as the new policy is concerned, some think that it will be effective, but it is yet to see how much effective it will be. I'm Jonny Ahern, and we're signing off.